Hey, what's good? It's Roknin. I'm back here with Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. And yeah, I had a little bit of an issue recording last time, so I had to go back and redo some stuff. So my stats might be, not stats, but my equipment might be a little different. Not even equipment, my items. That's what might be different. Yeah, I actually went back and did some more gathering anyway, so got a few more things. Maxed out on my raw meat. But I didn't get as many herbs this time, which is weird. But in any case, I have returned here and I'm going to go ahead and continue onwards. So let's go back and talk to the chief. Let's see, I heard the Quake left the base camp in shambles. But why the long face? Oh, lost cause. Yeah. There are no lost causes, only lost confidence. I like that. So the camp needs a little work. Okay, a lot of work. It does. It looks horrible, dude. I'm sorry. Hate to tell you. Never you worry. I've unlost causes a lot more dire than this one. You think this village built itself? You mean you built it? Because I thought it just spawned from the ground like most things in video games, but that's cool. All it takes is a little teamwork. If you and the villagers put your heads together, you can accomplish anything. Alright. I like it. This dude's motivation is pretty great. Tell you what, you round up the resources and materials we need, and we'll handle all the labor. That's better than teamwork. Okay, well, I like that. I like this. I like the chief's way of thinking. That works for me. It's the least we can do. Heck, take this too. It's not much, but we just want you to know you appreciate it. Remember, kid, your final goal is to take out the Gaia Crush. We'll be here. We'll be there to help every step of the way. I read here's there, or there is here, or there, here, there. Yeah. All right. Cool. So I've talked to Junior, and what we have to do now is we actually we have a village request. Let's see, resource gathering going. Come see when you have enough. Here's how you deliver them. First, convert your kills into resources by choosing report kills. Then select villager request, and you can put the resources towards whatever the village needs. Got all that? Yeah, sure. They might make other requests using villager request. So what'll happen is whenever the villagers need something done, or there's something that has to happen in the village, they'll put it here in village request. This one's just resources. It's probably the easiest one. So all I have to do is go out and kill some monsters, and come back and report it to them. Pretty much reporting what you kill will give you resources and things like that, so that you can use them to, build a village or build a hut or whatever the case may be. So you'll get those from time to time. Right now we have to go and get 30 resources. We got 7 so far. This should not be bad at all because let's go talk to this guy. Let's go talk to my good buddy, the Wyverian artisan. Forgive me, it is early morning. I don't know why I'm recording, but I decided to record in the morning this time because why not? Ah, it's you getting by as far as weapons and armors go. Yes, I am. Let's see. I'm gonna stop reading everything they say. I'll try to research stuff. That darn chief asked me to tell you about forging equipment, so listen good. Making new equipment from a bunch of materials. That's what you call forging. If you want to make a metal weapon, you'll need ore. So we'll have to go out and get some ore and like bone material, things like that. And he'll go ahead. Whatever we bring with him, we can actually enhance our weapons or make new weapons. Right now, we don't even have access to that stuff yet. So we're gonna look at this. It's gonna just like look really sad because there's nothing we can do. Yeah. One thing you'll notice if you look here, and I'm gonna go to the shop in a minute. If you look here. And you go to her and look at the same weapon. It costs twice as much here. And she doesn't really upgrade her equipment all that much. So, what we do want to get eventually is a bone gun lance. Like I said, I'm not sure actually if that made it into the last video or not, but pretty much with each weapon there's 2 branches. Or not 2 branches, there's multiple branches. And in the beginning here we got 2 that we have access to. We have the iron one and the bone branch. And those can branch off into further things once you start adding other things to them that give different elements, things like that, yada yada yada. What I want to do, I like to have at least the iron and bone, and I like the bone lance better anyway, or bone gun lance better anyway. But I have both of them because they give me 2 different weapon options later on. So I will be doing that. I will be using the. I'm gonna be trying to use the gun lance for everything for this playthrough. I normally will switch weapons a lot, but anybody who's watched play before knows that I'm a huge hammer fan. But I want to really get used to the gun lance because I really love this weapon. Herbs grow like weeds. You know, here you go, pick some. Expect me to do everything for you, sheesh. So yeah, we're gonna start skipping those a lot more. But we're gonna go gather some herbs right now, some herbs and spices. We're gonna make some Kentucky Fried Chicken. Maybe not. Notice the max length of your stamina gauge shrinks over time. Don't worry, it happens to all of us. Yes, he's talking about the stamina gauge right now. And pretty much that will be the yellow gauge that is right under the health gauge, which I believe may have been explained in the last one because they like to tell you everything. So there's no better cure for stamina shrinkage than a mouth-watering, well-done steak. Oh. So he did give us a barbecue spit, and we got plenty of meat because I maxed out on it. So I'm gonna go ahead and cook a lot of that meat. And once we do that, well, you'll see what happens when I make the meat and what'll happen to my stamina bar. But first things first, we gotta gather. Looks like you found some herbs. You can gather items like herbs multiple times, you know. Yeah, aside from herbs, you'll find all sorts of other goodies in the Mocha Woods. Be sure to gather while you hunt. Peek in your item pouch from the game menu to get an idea of what the items you found are good for. Alright, once you're ready, it's time to hunt carnivores. Remember, Area 6 on the map is crawling with meat eaters. And yes, as you can see also, if you look at the map on the right, it's expanded quite a bit from the first quest we had. Quote-unquote quest. It's really not much of a quest. But it's expanded, so now we can go over to 5, 7, and 6 as well. I don't know if we can go to 2 last quests, or not 2, 3 rather. So that's there too. So yeah, as you do these early quests, it opens up more and more. Let me zoom out so I can kind of take a look at the vista. Look at this. Here we go. Sprawling vista. And actually, I use this anyway. Or get used to this anyway because what I tend to do while I'm gathering is I put the camera away from me so I can see when someone's trying to sneak up on me. Because monsters will do that. Well, not sneak up, but they will try and attack you while you're gathering. They don't care. But we're not at that point yet. So yeah, let's go ahead and do some barbecuing. Now the trick here is to wait until the meat changes color. It should change to a brown right about there. And Chief's son. Good cooking. It's really pretty easy once you get the hang of it. It sure is. Take a bite. Your max stamina will jump faster than you can say flame broiled Jaggi. Oh boy. Kind of surprised you can't make flame broiled Jaggi. That'd be kind of cool actually. Close that. We gotta cook a lot of meat, so get ready. I tend to go by the music as well.
So tasty.
Because that'll kind of give you an idea. It pretty much always cooks about the same time unless your cooking skills go up or down.
So tasty.
So yeah, once you get used to it, it's not hard. It's actually kind of hard to mess it up once you get used to it. Yeah, and you pull a chair out of nowhere. It's pretty awesome. I don't know where that chair comes from, but I imagine as a hunter you have a chair like that sitting around just because, hey, you never know when you got to take a seat. You can also just pull it out wherever, just sit down.
So tasty.
How much do I have? I'm not gonna cook every single one. 6, we got more than enough for now. I'll cook some more if I need it. And as you can see, my stamina has gone way up, and it said max. So my stamina is maxed out right now, so I got plenty of time to run around and do what I want to do. I need to reload while I'm playing, so gun lance controls, I'll get into that more in depth later, but to reload, you just draw it out with the X button and then hold R and press A, and then you reload. And you have to do that a lot of times because whenever you attack with the gun lance, with its fire abilities, it takes one piece of ammo, as you can see up there next to that sword. That sword up there is also my sharpness. Didn't tell you about the monster list. No, you didn't. So pretty much, he's just telling us right now that there's a list that actually tells you what monsters are what, where, why, and how, and their habitat, etc., etc. In Try, you actually did this. Nice attack. Maybe you're not first out the boat. Hunter after all. Resources for killing monsters. Gotcha. Some more resources. Oh wow. As you saw here, herbivores can attack. Kid, I'll let you get away. I don't find chasing you. I'm sorry. But what was I saying? Yeah, and try to capture or put monsters into the into your like monster log, and I'll show you what it looks like. It's probably gonna be empty. Oh, hey, I can gather monster bone. That's good. I don't know if it's empty or not. It's probably empty. Hunter's notes, monster list. Yeah, it's empty. To put monsters into this list, you would have to use the Wiimote and then hold A and B, or hold B and Z and drag it into the in there. It was a little cumbersome, but honestly, I liked it. But they changed that in this game, so that now you just go and buy the books that have their information in there, and they have different sections for different monsters. So we'll end up doing that later. I'm not really concerned with that right now because honestly, it's not a huge necessity until later on anyway. The only reason you really get it is that you can keep track of how many times you kill certain things when you're trying to, farm certain farm some materials. So I'm not gonna worry about it right now. As you probably saw, that I was getting different mushrooms. Those logs with the mushrooms on them give me different mushrooms. Right here I'm getting this gives you honey and snake bee larva. And honey becomes very important very quickly because it is a way to make an item called mega potions later. This back again? It is. Okay. And all these like it wasn't gone in the first place. Never mind, I just maxed out. That's why I walked away. And I'm gonna take out these altar rock. Yeah, you're gonna die, trust me. I normally don't attack altar rock unless I need them. So like they're pretty peaceful. Like the small ones are pretty peaceful. There'll be areas later where they'll be like extremely aggressive, so that'll be fun. Oh, and these are the bane of every hunter's freaking existence. The freaking Nabara, Nahabra. What are they? I never pronounced the name right. The name is so awkwardly spit. Oh god. Nahabra. But Nahabra. I just call them Nahabra. I just call them bugs. Anymore? No, okay. But yeah, they're very irritating, but they also have very useful materials that you end up wanting to get. So, you can kill them. Kill them. Oh, wait. Oh, it's these fellas. Oh, these little guys, they look like a bunch of fun. Look there, those little carnivores are called Jaggi. Killing them critters. Killing these critters is a great way to collect resources. If health gets low, use an herb to heal pronto. And them Jaggi ain't fond of fire, so use a torch to keep them away. Yeah, I didn't grab any torches. I probably could have showed where that was at, but I never use torches, so, or rarely ever. In Try, you had to use torches at times, but in this game, you really don't have to. Focus too much on attacking, and you might never come back. Remember, you have to use evasive moves too. We need 30 resource points to get the camp back in order. We're counting on you, Hunter. Okay. And yeah, there we go. They don't notice me yet. They will soon. Let's do it. And yeah, they don't like fire, so this won't be long at all. Oh wow, missed. Okay, look, I got a carve because Jaggies. One thing about Jaggies, as opposed to like most monsters, they disappear really quick once you KO them or kill them. KO them. They're not KO. They're dead. It's not Pokemon. Damn. See, like that, they tend to be some of the quickest disappearing monsters in the game. I swear. Like, it's not even an exaggeration. They disappear very fast when you kill them. So if you want to get things from them, it's best to kill them. Or best to carve them as quickly as possible. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and find any spots like this. There's actually spots in this area that you can dig resources from. I'm going to try and get those as well, like bones and whatnot, because we're going to need those. Because as I said earlier, I do want to make a bone gun lance and other weapons. And well, I don't know if bone actually plays into that actually, so I'll take that back. But it'll be used for other things, so I might as well get it now. Might as well gather the resources now while I'm here, because why not? Let's see if there's any other spots. If there's a dung spot, I should probably go there too. I don't think there is though. I don't think that spot's open yet. Nah. There should be more Jaggi in here coming soon, right? No, that's not all of them. There we go. Come here, buddy. I want to get more Jaggi stuff too because I want to start getting ready to make their armor set and their weapons. Seems your weapons lost some of its sharpness. Have to do something about that. They have a whetstone? Yeah, pretty much he's telling us they're great for restoring weapon sharpness, put it back together, fighting shape. Okay, I see. Well, that was a quick blurb. Huh. I expected to say more than that. But he's pretty much telling us that our weapon is has like lost sharpness. So if you look in the upper left, you'll see that that sword icon up there is now red and is chipped. That means that our sword has lost quite a bit of sharpness, and what that means for you as a hunter is that you will do a lot less damage. And against Jaggies, it's not going to matter much, but against bigger monsters, your attacks will start bouncing off more and more. Red is actually, I believe, the worst. I don't think it gets much worse than red. False positive. Red is one of the worst, or red is the worst that your sword can get, or whatever weapon it is. Almost every weapon you have has to have sharpness. Yeah, every weapon except like bow guns and bows. But every other weapon have to sharpen. And so what you do is you get a whetstone, you use it, you just press Y while you're not equipped with anything, and it's good as new. So it's back to yellow, as you see. Thing that sucks about early game is that the weapons that you're given, like this iron gun lance that I have and the bone one I'm gonna get when I get back to the village, they have very low sharpness. Yellow is not good. So like right now, like if I had any other weapon right now and that was a yellow sharpness, I would be pissed. I would be like trying to sharpen immediately. So these are Kelby. Kelby are pretty. What's the word I'm looking for? Kelby are pretty much non-aggressive until you kind of get in their way. Then they might attack you. In try, you can kill them. You had to kind of be careful so that you can just knock them out so you get the horns. Apparently they changed that in this so that they don't die anymore. You can't kill them. You can only knock them out. Yeah, you can only knock them out. But made it a little bit easier to get the horns they give out. So I don't mind that necessarily. And besides, I really don't want to kill Kelby. Kelby are too nice. And it wasn't like you got any meat from actually killing before. You actually just gotta well, maybe you can't. I can't remember if you can kill him on this or not. I don't think you can. But I may be wrong. I have to double check that. I don't. For some reason, I remember getting like white liver or something from them. But I'm not sure if that was in try and that's changed or if that's something else now that gives it out. Oh, so pretty. So pretty. But yeah, I forgot to go ahead and get this too. Let's go ahead and gather from here. Might as well, since this is here, since we're all here, why not gather? Gather what you can. Herbs are at maximum. Herbs are at maximum. Alright, well, that's fine, because probably won't get anything else put there from there. That place will become important way later in the game, but not right now. We can't go out there or anything, but monsters can. That's one of those. That's an example of a place that a monster can go that you can't. So, it's just something to keep in mind. Same thing with this hole here. So you'll see places like that all over the map that look like, man, I wonder why is that open? There's places that monsters can travel to that you can't travel to. They're there to tease you. Oh, I'm already maxed out on blue mushroom. I'm not gonna worry about going there. So you can just head back to the village now. Can I do fast travel yet? Nope. Yeah, so right now, at this point again, they still make you run all the way back to the village whenever you finish a quest or if you gotta go back. Yo ho, so just collect the resources, only 30 points. Easy even for the fresh off the boat hunter. He likes saying fresh off the boat a lot. Don't mean to rush you. Feel free to come and go from the village to the woods whenever you need to. Whenever you do get to the village, just make sure you give me your hunt report. Cool. Hunt report will ensure the resources you've collected are added to the village stores right away. Don't forget! Report back after you've hunted. No need to delay our reconstruction. Sure, okay. You're rushing me though, just so you know. You're not. You say you're not gonna rush me, but you're actually rushing me. Just thought I would give you that information, Junior. I'm gonna continue to call him Junior. I don't care what he wants to be called. You know why? Because Junior's easy to say. We're back. Oh wow, we had some other stuff too that accounted for 30 points. Anyway, so I didn't mention that either. Some stuff that you gather, there's certain mushrooms or certain plants or certain things you get from big monsters that they drop will automatically count for resource points as well. So we've already got what we need for that quest to be finished, but we're gonna do our report anyway because once you give them your report, the other part of it is quest 2. Okay. Once you make this report, and you can see everything, it tells you everything you killed. It keeps track of everything you killed in the Mogul Woods, not during quest, but whenever you go out and free hunt. Right now, even though it's kind of like a quest, this is all free hunting, which is why this even counts. Because if you go on a quest, you won't get this information. But it shows you everything you killed, and then once you press A and say yes, convert to resources, bam! Now we got 86 resource points. We can see up in the top right, and it also gives you certain items from them. And some of these items aren't really, you can't really get without doing resource conversion. So that's why it's good to go out and free hunt every once in a while, even once it gets later in the game. Wait, what did I pick? Oh, set out of the box. Okay. Raw meat, fish finder. See, fish finder's 101. I don't think you get fish finder outside of like some trades later on. Curved fang, definitely. Shroom germ, can't get those normally. So yeah. And then go to villager request. We have way more than what's necessary, so we're gonna go ahead and convert it. Or not convert it. We're gonna go ahead and accept that. Bam. Thank you, Hunter. I never would have figured you gather resources we needed to repair the camp so quickly. Yes, you would if you said we would. I guess the old man was right. You hunters really are something. We'll take it from here. Leave the fixing to us. Alright. Plasma village are tied to resources. I'll calculate the resource for everything you hunt in the woods. Cool. Once in a while, I'll come across valuable commodities while I'm tallying up your spoils. Trust me, if we find a commodity or two, I'll be sure to hand them over to you. Awesome. Keep showing them carnivores who's boss, and you can expect lots of resources and commodities in your future. I like it. I like it a lot. Remember, you have to report your kills after you've hunted in the woods. I'm the one that keeps track of this stuff. One last thing, our Reverian artisan was hunting for you. I hear he wants to talk to you about weapon upgrades. Go and see him at his anvil, will you? Old craftsmen like him deserve your respect. Alright, thanks, Hunter. Cool, we're gonna go talk to him next time. Later.